chat? What's good, chat? What's good, YouTube? What's the word, gang? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. Hope y'all feeling great. Say, we got the Hamilton collection. You know what I'm saying? Chill, chat. Me get the intro. Can I get the intro out, please? Please. Rodney didn't get in here yet. I ain't gonna lie. Let me get the intro out before Rodney get in here. Say, what's good with y'all, man? Say, what's the word? How y'all feeling? I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? Hamilton collection. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to do this, record this for a while. I'm glad it got me a good setup. I thought of this, putting this on the channel. You did. You know what I'm saying? This is live, straight, uncut. Bro, I just smoked. I just hit me a bead, you know. Yeah, man. Let's get into it.
Hi, guys. I am Steve Hamilton, and this is a tour collection of my nearly $30 million car collection filled with hypers, supers, and some really neat fun cars. Because of my upbringing, we crafted the slogan, driven to give back, to the Hamilton collection. We share these vehicles with everybody. Anybody that wants to sit in them, great, no problem.
This is like
come sit in my vehicle.
This is a 42-minute video, so I'll probably cut this into like 2 parts or something, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying?
We even let tons of people drive these vehicles. I think that Bugatti's been driven by 50
inspiration right here, man.
One more side note. If you are an owner of a unique, exotic, rare, or cool vehicle, make sure you share it with the community. You would be surprised how much it could touch someone's life. We're actually going to rank...
Hey, chat, I'm not going to lie. We ain't coming for the run around. Let me see this wrong.
And I did them in the matte black face with the gloss spikers. I think these wheels look amazing. I think I made a great decision with these ones. The Chevelle also happens to be my son and my wife's favorite car of the whole collection.
What? Don't sound nice. Not bad. Dang. See, I put inside, he had to shift in that gear. That's really mad. That's mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me go back. Yeah. See, that's like shifting gears.
I think I made a great...
Oh, my bad. I'm going back. My bad. It's a 42-minute video. My bad. I ain't even gonna touch it. It's icy. It's icy.
The Chevelle falls right about in the middle of the list at number 15. Now on to my Ford GT. All right, up next is my Ford Explorer. Just kidding, same key. But
oh my goodness. You see the rims? Oh my God.
This is a 2006 Ford GT.
Oh my God.
This was the second to last Ford GT to run off of the production line in the 0506 model.
Bro.
I thought that was pretty cool. Didn't find out about that until I got it. This is one of the vehicles that I threw some aftermarket wheels on, and I don't think the team is super pleased about it. I think I did like a C-. Comment below. Let me know how I did on, let's call it a 1 to 10 rating. Let me know how I did on the wheels. 10
rims clean. Chat.
Worst. I'm going to...
Chat. Rate the rims right now, chat. Would y'all rate these rims right now, chat? Let me see in the comments. Rate this whole car right now. Me personally, I'm going to give it a 10. Chat. 8, 9. Okay. Give thumbs up, chat.
Put it in like a 6. Awesome curb presence with this vehicle. It may be the lowest vehicle that I own. What did he say? And this is one of the cars that I'm just not like naturally attracted to go drive, but when I do decide to drive it, it's one of my favorite driving experiences that I have. It's one of 5 stick shifts that are part of the collection right now. I have a supercharger that's directly behind my head. It's literally 6 inches from my head as I'm driving. All right, speaking of that supercharger, check this out. I mean, first of all, look at how awesome this looks when you just pop open the back. You can see this massive supercharger powered by Ford.
See that right there? Like Transformer game.
And there it is, nearly an inch from the glass that is right near my head. This is one of the quieter, sleek vehicles that I can actually take out at 6 a.m. in the morning without waking up the neighbors. This is also the only vehicle that actually, other than the wheels and tires, I have 0 modifications done to it. And for whatever reason, I feel like I need to be kind of a purist with this vehicle because, I don't know, I just don't feel like I should modify.
What about white? What about this thing all white? Like, look at this. I paused it at a clean moment. Oh my goodness. What about all white, chat? How y'all feel about that? And YouTube, drop down in the comments. What about this all white? Something about that all white. I don't know.
I feel like it would be a sin. My absolute favorite feature about the Ford GT is that it has like the smooth...
Oh snap. Rodney just came in the chat, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This ball game. Hold up, man. Hold up. Let me get my... Hold up. Where's that? Oh, chat. I got it right here. Where is that?
This most amazing stick shift driving experience. First gear goes to like 40, 50 miles an hour. Second gear goes almost to 80 plus miles an hour. It is like a built race car. My least favorite feature, as we segue into the interior, is if somebody parks right next to you, the door opens like this, there's no real way to get out of it. So you have to basically do this to get in and out. Smashed my head into the ceiling as I got in. As you shut the door, a taller guy like me, I'm 6'2". I worry that this thing is going to decapitate part of my head at any
I'm
given
not gonna lie,
time.
it's dangerous, chat. It's dangerous, chat. I ain't gonna lie. If you own one of these, if anybody own one of these, you make sure you duck your head. I'm not gonna lie, because that would be very crucial. I mean, nobody wants to see that. You know what I'm saying? Why is that not working? No. Yeah.
That is a legit worry.
I'm
trying to get it down pat,
I always
dude.
duck
Get it
down
down
like
pat.
this.
I know
I ain't
I
pausing
don't
no
on YouTube, but I do. 4GT is equipped with carbon seats. It has these holes. I don't know if these are weight savings or if they just allow them to breathe a little bit better, but they actually make it quite uncomfortable. That's all right, though. They kept a very, very timeless gauge cluster here. The speedometer is actually way off to the right, which I'm told is more indicative of a race car vehicle. I want to double down that it's very timeless interior that probably can make you feel like you're in one of the GT40s of the 60s. And then I lied about the wheels and tires. We actually added a Bluetooth Kenwood receiver in here as well because the factory radio was just bad. And this is a hacksaw that I bought for a project with the kids.
It look kind of uncomfortable. I ain't gonna
its way
lie.
out of the vehicle yet.
It don't look like very like.
Unique to this vehicle, outside of it probably having the cheapest key of the whole collection, is you put the key in, you turn it, and then there's actually a push button after you turn it. Oh, clutch. Stick shift.
Stick shift.
There she goes. This is definitely
Basically told you you're yeah. You're not
a
him.
vehicle that I like and I like driving, so it ends up number 12 on the list. On to the next. At number 10 on my list is my 1987 Lamborghini.
It's ugly. I don't even want to see this. I'm sitting there.
Nice and safe. They went ahead and...
What was this? Oh, whoa.
My favorite thing about this vehicle is actually that very same thing, the street presence. My least favorite feature about the car,
Check.
easy one on that,
get one,
it's
check.
the least comfortable car of the entire collection by far. It is so uncomfortable after 15 minutes, I just want to get out of it.
That's clean. I know it's a McLaren for sure. I know that's a McLaren for sure. I just don't know what kind of
massive
McLaren.
wing to keep this thing on the ground. Probably creates the most downforce of any vehicle out of the collection. This is the only hypercar I have that is modified. It has downpipes that are catless. It has a tune that has taken us.
You know how much money you have to put a down. Look where the exhaust is at. How much money you have to even touch this car? Even
Solid year to get just right, but it is finally amazing, and this thing moves, let me tell you that. Now, I do track a lot of my cars, and this one is no exception. However, the 2 times that I've taken this to the track, I get around a lap, and it just pops right into limp mode. That is what she said. All right. One of my other favorite modifications is the underglow. You see, we have this wire that runs to the bottom and is attached via duct tape, as is the entire underglow system. Bailey, insert the video here of the amazing look. I was actually quite surprised. They surprised me by installing this, and it actually looked pretty amazing. So we're going to keep it on there, maybe get it done a little bit better. Like all the other McLarens, awesome user interface. As I mentioned, least comfortable vehicle by far. Something crazy about this is actually around 1,000 pounds lighter than the 720 and the 765. But it looks a lot bigger. And that is also what she said. And it has a full carbon body that I much prefer to call a monocoque. A unique feature only to this vehicle.
How much does this cost? How much does this cost? I'm about to look it up.
Is that the start
What kind of
button
McLaren is
here.
this?
Now, with all the cars that I have, it is so confusing knowing which one gets started where. Left, down here, up here. It's just a mess. I mean, even the 918 has a little spin dial. In addition to the start button up here, I have the climate control. This is how I put it into race mode and how I lock the doors. And then if I want to open the doors, there are 2 handles right here. As I told you, you can see there is a panel right there in the door. This is the only vehicle that has a see-through door, so people can look at my lanes while I'm driving. What a feature. I'm pretty sure it's for weight savings. Speaking of McLaren glass, probably the least reliable glass of all of the vehicles. I have replaced quite a bit of these ceiling panels here, and just like the Countach we already went over.
What was this right here? It's another McLaren? Yes, sir. Let me see.
On my list out of all of the cars, so it did pretty well. Also, can't forget that I added some awesome 22-inch gloss black wheels with color matched rivets. I think these are one of the best looking set of the wheels in my entire collection, no doubt. I spared no expenses with upgrades on this. It has a ton of carbon, almost every single carbon option that you can get. My favorite thing about the 75 LT is that it is my only supercar that is a convertible. So,
this is super icy.
My least favorite thing about the McLaren is that it actually takes a little bit of work to get it shooting flames. You have to hit it just right. But when you do, boy, I'll tell you what.
No, stop.
and
Go back. Go back.
work to get it shooting flames. You have to hit it just right. But when you do, boy, I'll tell you what.
Go back.
And a very interesting.
Got back up from that heat. What?
It is the very
Back up
first
from that heat,
supercar that I
nigga.
fully spec'd by myself. This is my 2017 Ferrari 488 GTB. This is my only yellow car in the collection, and it lands at number 18. Why number 18, you say? Well, because of some issues that I'm going to explain in just a second.
What's this? Ferrari?
And it would be higher if they didn't exist.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is check. Inspiration. I get inspired by this, bro. This is why I do it. I don't hate. I don't feel on top of. I get inspired. Inspiration, bro. Motivation, bro. It's a check. Let me see. Go to my phone. It's 11/14. 11/14, January 13th. Bro.
Of course, I did some aftermarket work on this. I have some two-piece amazing gloss on matte black rotiforms. These are also probably top 5 as far as wheels that I've installed on my vehicles. It might have the greatest kind of curb presence of a supercar that I have. We did a Vorsteiner Aero kit. Let me tell you what, this thing, if you drive over any tiny little bump, you are scraping every bump along the way.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Awesome wing to match it in carbon. My least favorite thing about this is that it is very quiet. Now, why is it quiet? Because we took off the custom Bureau exhaust that made it super loud.
Yeah.
Because every time we have that exhaust on, it blows oil and smoke out of the back.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, chat. I have to use the bathroom. But this is live. We live, Dolo. You hit my channel. You hit my channel. You know what I'm saying? I gotta use the bathroom.
Because the factory
drop down. Just let me know what I missed.
all of that crap. So there's something seriously wrong with this motor, and the Ferrari dealership just can't figure it out. However, my favorite thing about this is that it is just the most fantastically decorated supercar that I have, again, because of this awesome carbon aero kit by Vorsteiner and the carbon wing. This is my 2014 Pagani Huayra, previously owned by Mr. Keith Urban. We'll show you the interior in just a little bit, just to prove that it is a little bit country. Probably going to change that and add the Tempesta package that's coming up soon. This vehicle lands at number 11 on the list, so it is a great car to drive around. It's super fun, and it's the only vehicle that completely explodes out so you can see front, rear, engine, everything, all the components. Pretty neat sight to see.
So I got this friend that said T-Mobile's network used to suck. His words.
But things change. It turns out that now T-Mobile has the best network.
What I missed?
Hey, dude.
Let me know what I missed, man.
Believe where I am.
Advertisement. Oh my god. You gotta go. Advertisement.
In their love.
How y'all feeling, man? Hope y'all day going good, man. Eat some fruit. Wash your butt.
Huayra, previously owned by Mr.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the This is a Pagani, bro. I'm not gonna lie again, bro.
Keith Urban. We'll show you the interior in just a little bit, just to prove that it is a little bit country. Probably going to change that and add the Tempesta package that's coming up soon. This vehicle lands at number 11.
My binoculars
so
alone, bro. Chat, my binoculars.
Oh. The only vehicle that
Chat, my binoculars. Chat, my binoculars on, gang. Chat, bro.
completely explodes out so you can see front, rear, engine, everything, all the components. Pretty neat sight to see. Now it does come in at number 1 in terms of keys. I mean, look at this thing. That thing is pretty awesome. That's what I'm talking about. Know what I'm saying? It does have some aftermarket wheels. We still have the factory wheels, but these just looked a little bit better. And I think we're gonna go ahead and stick with these. They look
These on clean. These on clean, Jack.
The AMG motor. It's probably the second loudest.
Oh my goodness, AMG motor. I got to read the title.
The turbo spooling up is so loud on the road. I just love that sound. The Bugatti is definitely number 1 on loudness of the wastegate and the turbo spooling up. Absolutely craziness. I love the adjustable wings that it has.
Oh my god!
They help with cornering, slowing down, accelerating, and a bunch of other stuff to keep the car on the ground and performing well. Beautiful exhaust that ports out the back. My favorite thing about this vehicle, and probably is consistent with any other Pagani order, is the interior.
Is there like a button?
The interior on this.
Oh my god! Look at that, bro. The interior go crazy.
Car, they spent so much time and effort making it just absolutely beautiful, and
I'm about to say this. Oh my goodness! I'm pausing at the right moments. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god! Oh my god! I can't even. I'm having like a mental and nervous breakdown right now. I was just looking at this right now, G. I'm about to ask. I'm trying to ask the chat real quick. Is there like a button it can press for the doors to come down? Cause say, when I get in this thing, right? Do I got? I'm not trying to like reach too far up and like pull the jump down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is there like some type of button?
And it shows that there was just hours and hours of craft work put into the interior. That's usually the first comment that I hear. Whenever someone sits in this vehicle, they are just in awe of how beautiful it actually is inside of it. My least favorite thing about it is that of all the hypers, it's arguably the slowest. But I don't think that they had speed in mind. I mean, it's quick, don't get me wrong. But I think it was a little bit more focused on the beauty, the elegance of the interior and exterior of this vehicle. And, I mean, look at this thing. It's gorgeous.
Right. But can they do burnouts? Now, I ain't doing donuts. I want to do like burnouts into like a, how you say it? I'm going to drag it real quick. I'm going to drag it real quick in my mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Well, another cool thing is this is one of the few cars that I have that came with luggage. I've got a set on this side, some over there, some stuff behind.
Where Rodney at? I don't know. He ain't enjoying the night, man. I ain't enjoying the night. Guess not. I'm thinking about Rodney, man.
And the seats that I think are for like your dry clean clothes or whatever. And unfortunately, it also matches the interior, which I'm not a huge fan of. So if we do get the interior reupholstered, I'm either going to have to sell this stuff or also just get some new luggage. The interior alone in this thing is about, I think, $80,000 to $90,000 to reupholster. So it is something to think about for sure.
Chat, give me 90,000, man.
Stepping back into the 1980s, we've got my 1988 E28 M5. This is a super.
What is this? I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't discriminate, but is y'all interested in this chat before I even move forward? Because I'm thinking about skipping this car. Y'all interested? No. Yes. Yeah. No.
Recent purchase of mine, and if you're a BMW purist, go ahead and just cover your ears. I'm going to give you 1 second. Okay, there you go. We've got a lot of awesome things lined up for this. I just want to tell you that we've already got a lowering kit that's going to put this on a dual compressor air ride. I'm going to get some custom wide wheels ordered. Why wide? Well, because we're going to wide body this thing. We're going to cut into the body and make this thing look awesome. And then finally, we are going to put an exhaust system in this. So it is going to look like a completely different car. When I hear that this is one of about 1,300 that made it to the USA, I said, okay, cool.
I'm not interested, bro. I got a body kit? Check.
Alright, that's good, bro. Up next is my 2021 Chevy Corvette C8 convertible. I was one of the.
What in, I paused at a good time. But what in the Diddy Bob Boop Bob is going on? Did he just 260 clap in the air? There's no way. There's no way. Hamilton Collection, I mess with you, bro, but 260 clapping, it's not it, bro.
First people in the USA actually, and in the world, to get a convertible, and I was definitely the first person to wide body. So we did a Pandem wide body kit, and this one is a very unique kit because it is super ridiculously wide and also very square with black accents all at the bottom. I think it sets this car off, and this car probably would be towards the very bottom if it wasn't for this kit. But because of this kit, we're putting it at number 21. So it has a dual compressor air ride to make it slam real fast and increase back up really fast. And we have it slammed down to the ground. Something that I always seem to forget is that it is slammed when I decide to go ahead and start driving forward. So probably a bunch of scrapes on the bottom of this aero kit. When we first installed the kit, we realized that the spoiler they include did not work on the convertible. And Pandem didn't know because, frankly, we were the first people to actually install it on a convertible. So Tommy ended up finding a really nice duckbill style carbon spoiler that at first I hated. I wanted some big, ridiculous, stupid spoiler, and he talked me into this, and I am glad that he did because this would look silly with anything different than this, in my opinion.
Me personally, I put it on like white or like gray. Yeah. What y'all would put in the chat? Pink, yellow, see green. Yeah, pink was ugly on this, I'm not gonna lie.
Fucked up the exhaust system. It had chrome square tips. We decided to do a Borla black exhaust. This is one of the loudest cars in the entire collection. And then I was smart and got ahead of the curve by ordering wheels. Once I ordered the wide body kit, so we had the wheels right around the time the car was complete. And these are some beautiful, very clean throwback 5-spoke rotiform 3-piece wheels. And they are gloss black on matte black, which is my favorite color combo on a wheel. And then, like some of the other vehicles, I did yellow brake calipers to kind of accent and throw in 3 different colors into the mix. I love it when you can just make 3 colors work on a car. My least favorite thing about the C8 is that the interior is slightly cheap and there are just too many buttons to kind of figure something out. My favorite thing is that this is the very first vehicle out of the entire collection that I was able to fully spec out myself. Not the first supercar, just the first vehicle. So I did a blue on blue look.
Cause he probably should, cause Shaq, you gotta think about it. He's a millionaire, bro. So he probably used to like, he was in a Pugani. He came from Pugani to a Corvette. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
And I am a...
bro, oh God.
You've got a big day.
Chat, my bad, chat.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Shut up.
Bluetooth connected.
Shut up.
Different.
Bro, there's no way we're about to watch a 46 hour series.
Johnny showed this NFL, Mom.
Come on, chat, bro.
Different.
What do you think of
What is up with YouTube now, chat?
2 chicken strips?
There's no way I'm about to watch that, bro.
We got your cover.
Bro, what is up with YouTube, G?
Different.
Help fuel your routine.
Chat, oh my God, bro.
Different.
At Car and Driver, we tackle the hard-hitting questions.
Bro.
A hypoallergenic.
YouTube, chat.
A
Stop.
successful shindig.
Why is it 56 seconds? Bro, oh my God, bro. YouTube, bro.
Wawa's $5 Big Breakfast.
17
It's red
seconds.
sizzly, any coffee, and a hash brown for $5.
Good,
Gotta
Chad.
have a Wawa.
I'm not
Your
messing
flow
with
changes
this.
every day. That's why
With
Tan
the
has 5
advertisements.
absorbents.
But that Corvette is icy.
What's
And
your
he said
combo?
that's the body cake put on the surface.
Chevy
That
Equinox
body
is
cake
more
icy.
than
I ain't
an
never seen that
SUV.
body cake. Probably will never seen that body
It's your
cake.
tour guide. And Cuba.
Different colors into it.
Dang.
I love it when you can
Bro, I swear to God.
just make 3 colors work on a car. My least favorite thing about the C8 is that the interior is slightly cheap and there are just too many buttons to kind
No, we're right here, bro. Go get it, bro.
I just wasn't that hyped about. Now, it does run and drive pretty amazing. I just don't get as excited about it as most other car collectors do. This is actually number 1 on some people's list, so it's pretty low on my list. Overall, it does look really nice. It is currently in race mode, which I am told it is actually not even legal to drive in this mode, but it looks just a heck of a lot better, and it has a huge extended wing when that happens, which I love myself some big wings. Race mode also lowers the car and gets it ready basically to go on the track and haul booty. It also eliminates the traction control option when it is in race mode, which is perfectly okay by me. My least favorite thing about the P1 are these seats. When you sit down in this thing, it hugs your freaking hips, like squeezes them. My most favorite thing about this is the sound. You can just hear the combination of the hybrid and the gas motor working together that make it just sound extremely unique. I can differentiate this from any car of the collection. I had a 720S before I bought this. My 720S was one of my favorite cars in the whole wide world. Granted, it had a tune with downpipe.
See, I'm a small frame guy, you know? So, I don't fit well in all these cars, so it would not be very easy for me to get out, or very easy for me to get in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. Say what you want. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, the bang for the buck,
Yeah.
if I had the option to go buy either one of these, I'd probably just go and save a bunch of money and go buy that 720S again. I do love that it has a color matched interior. I am a sucker for color matched interiors, and I will always match my interior
How much does the 720S cost? Let me know in chat.
with the exterior in some way, even if it's just the stitching. There are some really neat buttons, so I don't want to shortchange this thing. It is really fast and fun to drive.
Goes about like over 500, like somewhere around there.
And when you're hauling butt, there's actually this other iPass button that you can actually hit it, and it's like injecting nitrous oxide directly into the motor. It gives it a crazy level of speed that is super thrilling. And then there's a DRS button right here that lowers the wing so you can have less drag, more downforce to keep this thing on the ground when you're going 200 plus miles an hour, which I've done, not in this car.
Hey, chat, should I make it to a part 2? We damn near like halfway through the video. I should make it to a part 2. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, G. Yeah, part 2 coming right now. I ain't gonna lie.